It's Wag Chicago. This is the one thing you don't want to see when there's a virus being spread around the world, and they won't close the international airports, bus terminals, etc. Which seems a little suspicious. I mean, you would think by now we would stop taking flights, just out of precaution. After they just ran the test in October, the Agenda 201, as they listed it, 201. Take the zero out, as you always do in math, for these kind of numbers things that these idiots believe in, and it's 2-1. I mean, it's right in front of you. And if you watch the video clip, I'm going to do a video on this in a little bit. The video clip of that October training, they show so many of their symbols with the hand gestures, as far as a bunch of other shit. It's just ridiculous. And then I just found, and I'm going to put this on the video in a few minutes, Dr. Gupta on CNN is quoting the video I just showed you guys yesterday. And that the numbers show from that study, no, that was a war game. Those are war games that these guys are having in real time. Now, if you think I'm crazy, you see this fog? Back in the 1940s or 50s, I'll do a quick video on this so people know. See that? There's that building that's always across the street, that dollar store. You can't even see it. Okay? There is a ton of fog. Which is cool if it was summertime, or maybe a temperature just dropped. This is January 24th, 25th. It's 35 degrees out. Okay? Just saying. Kinda creepy, and I'll tell you why. Because in just after World War II, there was an experiment they did. They meaning the military. And it's in the CIA released documents. They sprayed San Francisco's fog with a deadly virus or bacteria, one or the other. I don't have it in front of me, but I'll do a video real quick on this. A lot of people already know about this. And if you think I'm stupid or crazy to be worried about this fog suddenly showing up during a pandemic that they're trying to launch, it apparently looks that way. Unless the new vaccine will cure it, which we did a video this morning about the company that already has a vaccine in line for this. Just amazing, these coincidences, right? But anyways, and that's sarcasm for those who don't know me. Look at that fog. Anyways, just to real briefly, they sprayed the fog just off the coast of San Francisco, and a lot of people died of the germ they sprayed. Then you got the Tuskegee Airmen. They gave them a venereal disease, didn't give them the cure. It just goes on and on. This is not a secret. So let's just hope they're still not playing games like that. But when it's mimicking a model they just did in October, and now mainstream media and their top doctor on CNN is quoting that model as like it's... This is really creepy. Anyways, I wanted to do a light study on this real quick. Look at the split in the light. I don't know what it should look like in fog. We got a 20,000 lux, and all the light levels are far to the right. Red, green, blue, and looks like equally. Let's go straight to the fog. Once you go up in the air, you don't see that double dip, but you still see the red, green, blue. The blue is furthest to the right. So, I don't know. Wag Chicago. I got a lot of videos I got to put together. There's a whole bunch of tabs open on 2 different computers. So, stay tuned, people. This is Wags. Thank you for watching. And, let's figure this shit out. Alright, I don't know if it switched screens, but real quick, I wanted to switch over to the weather before I close this video out so I don't have to edit this. This is the weather for our area. Winter weather advisory, Friday, 24th of January, 2020, 6 p.m. through Sunday at 12 a.m. So that's a few days. Let's see what it says. It's the first time I'm seeing this. Winter weather advisory in effect early this evening through Saturday. Snow is expected, snow expected with a period of moderate to at times heavy snowfall There we go again. Well, this is probably why the fog's coming in. They're rolling in their water for the snow. See, that fog I just showed you, they can flash freeze it with a frequency. Don't believe me? You could look it up. It's not hidden. So, is that why there's fog here this morning? Hopefully it's not because of germs. The potential exists for isolated totals in excess of 6 inches, so now they're going to have to shut the state down. We had expected 4 inches a few days ago, and they shut the entire county down. In the whole state. Up northern Illinois was shut down. I don't know what's happening anymore. We can't handle 2, 3, 4 inches of snow without it being a crisis. When I was growing up, just not to brag about how old I am, even though I do, there were a thing called rear-wheel drive cars. There were no front wheel, and very rare you had a 4-wheel drive truck. Or if you got lucky, you had a Jeep, kind of a truck. It wasn't even considered a truck back then. That was like a station wagon. So we drove in snow a foot deep with rear-wheel drive, and I grew up without the chains. The boomers behind me, they got to use chains and actually studded tires. There were tires that had nails in them, and it tore the hell out of the roads. But you can really get around. So now we have all-wheel drive, auto-driving cars half the time. And if there's an inch of snow or maybe your nose is going to run, you can't go outside. I just can't believe how we're coddled to this level. Portions of north central Illinois, northeast Illinois from 6 p.m. tonight through Saturday night. Plan on slick and snow-covered roads developing mainly by this evening and overnight. Snow intensity may increase quickly. Yeah, it will, because they zap it, which I'm going to watch tonight. I'll watch the 5G towers, see if they go off. If they're using that, they may not. They stopped using a lot of June-ish. They're whatever. They're switching different numbers. Or maybe they hide it from the filter. I don't know. You can see all my videos I did. They would be in the middle of the night. They were shooting beams like 160 miles straight across these states. In addition, periods of moderate to heavy snowfall. Slow down. Yeah, here's what they tell you to do. If it's snowing and there's ice on the road and it's slippery and wet and so forth and so on, here's what the government wants you to do. Slow down and use caution while you're traveling. There you go. Now you'll be fine. All right, this is Wag Chicago. I'm out here.